Wait a minute. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is double D dirty. Oh, this is double D dirty. Holy crap. Oh, oh, Nissa who dies the world. Hello everyone, it's the Grey Goose, and today is Saturday, which means I get to pick a mono 4 or 5 color card deck, and I went with mono black Aristocrats. I just thought lately I've been having fun with Rakdos Aristocrats, and I want to get more monocolored decks on this channel. Let me go ahead and tell you about the deck and how it works, and then we'll get straight to the gameplay. First up, this is a very creature heavy deck, as you probably would guess. Aristocrats meaning essentially sacrifice mechanics. To do that, basically you have to have something to sacrifice, and that's usually creatures. We have 4 of our Cauldron Familiar. So this guy, coupled with our Witch's Oven, is primarily one way we're going to stay alive throughout the match. He's a chump blocker that you can tap the oven to sacrifice, and then they get no damage through unless there's trample. And so you've blocked, you've pinged them down a life, and you've gained a life. So you're preventing damage and you're whittling them down while you heal at the same time. 4 of Gutter Bones, once again, it's another body that can kind of recur. The Cauldron Familiar, you gotta have the Witch's Oven. But Gutter Bones, basically when it dies, all you have to do is have damage done to the opponent one way or the other, and then you can bring him back to your graveyard. He's kind of expensive and he's kind of slow, but a 2/1 for 1 mana isn't the worst damage in the world. Plus the whole recursion theme synergizes extra well with the deck. 2 of Orzhov Enforcers. So for 2 CMC to get a death touch that can also chump block a 1/1 attacker, that's pretty good. He can take down something big theoretically. He can block the little guys too. But also, if you were to sacrifice him, he has afterlife. So that means you have an evasive, 1/1 flyer, but also you can sack him twice essentially. That's his value he brings to the deck, and it's why it's only 2 of. 4 of Priests of Forgotten Gods. This girl is one who helps the combo go off even harder, so to say. You have your Gutter Bones, which are going to die and come back. Your cats, which are going to die and come back if you have an extra food. So you sacrifice 2 things, they have to sacrifice 1 thing. And generally, if they're a deck that plays big creatures, it's harder to have a whole bunch of small creatures alongside them. So normally when you time this right, you get to get rid of one of their big creatures for your 2 small things that you can get back and he can't. You're also dealing 2 damage, and you're drawing a card, and you're gaining 2 mana right then. So the value is pretty awesome. 4 of Yarok's Finlurker. Maybe 4 isn't the exact right number, but it's nice for 2 CMC. It's not even discard, it's exiling. Plus, he's a 1/1 body that if the game should go theoretically late, you could pump him up a little bit. And so generally his value is with the ETB trigger. They exile, then he's generally either a chump blocker or a sacrifice target. 3 of Ayara, First of Lochthwain. She's just good. She doubles up the damage and doubles up the heal of every one of your cats. Plus anything else of yours that enters the board, you heal and damage. But basically, theoretically, you could have 4 ovens. You could have 4 cats, 1 Ayara, and you're dealing 8 damage each turn, and you're healing for 8. That'll never happen. But what I'm trying to say is, she just amplifies the effects of the cats in particular. Everything else also is nice too, but it's insane with the kitties. 4 of Midnight Reaper. The quick and easy combo with him is you get your Cauldron Familiar, your Witch's Oven, and then when you sacrifice it every turn, it draws you a card. Just take 1 damage. Bring your cat back, you heal back that damage, and they're still down 1 life, and you're up 1 card. You can do that ad nauseum, as long as the whole combo stays on the board and over time with the turns. And this can get exponentially crazy if you have more Midnight Reapers on the board too. 3 of Murderous Rider. Once again, his utility is too hard to deny. Kill any creature, even land creatures, that's important to note, or any planeswalker, all for the cost of 2 life. Generally this kind of deck tend to have a high life total. It's only when they swing through with huge massive creatures or they're just pure aggro that you're really low. So generally you're okay to get rid of the 2 life for the Murderous Rider, and since you're mono black, it's not hard casting him at all. Plus, when you can double up, get him on the board. He's a sacrifice target if you want, plus he's got some lifelink. Really good card. 2 of Cavalier of Night. This is a sacrifice heavy deck with targets intended to be sacrificed, more or less. So you put this guy down on the board for 5 CMC, you're sacking one of your dudes, yeah, but then you get to pick and choose any of their creatures that die immediately too. Plus, you're a 4/5 with lifelink, and when he dies, he gets to bring back anything 3 CMC or less. Theoretically, you know, one good move might be to bring back a Priest of Forgotten Gods, because I'm assuming you die on your opponent's turn. They have their instants or their sorceries or whatever, or you block and you die. Then you bring back your Priest of Forgotten Gods. It swaps back to your turn, and she's all ready to go. She's already untapped. So she can sacrifice and get the combo, the chain going again already. You have 3 of Drillbit. There's just too many scary big cards out there. Think Embercleave, think Nissa, think Krasis. Those huge cards that you don't want to hit the board no matter what. If they do, you're struggling. So that's where these come in, and it's quite easy to cast these for 1 black. It's a spectacle cost, so anytime your opponent takes damage in any way, even just popping the cat down on the board, you're already able to cast that for 1. So it's like a duress, but better, essentially. You have 23 lands in this deck. It's a little on the low side, granted, but you are a mono color deck, and it's worth noting things like the Priest of Forgotten Gods will get you that 2 extra mana in any given turn, should you be able to pull her off. 3 of the lands are Castle Loch Thwain. I think that's quite important. I would almost consider going up to 4, honestly. That card draw is pretty clutch, and with all the life gain you're gaining consequentially with Ayara and the Cauldron Familiars, your life gain creatures, generally you can take a little bit of damage from this land. So for your sideboard, we have 2 of Davriel Rogue Shadow Mage. He's great, especially against really slow decks, super control heavy. You can cause them to discard up to 3 with him. Not to mention, if he gets down to having 1 card or less each turn, he just keeps pinging for 2 if you want to keep him alive. You have 2 of Duress. It would be a sin to not have Duress in any black deck, in my opinion. So you double down with this when you go against a control-based deck in addition to your drill bits. You have 2 of Epic Downfall. There's certain decks where you know there's going to be some massive 3 CMC creatures. Think Lovestruck Beast, Cavalier of Thorns, Rotting Regisar. These are prime targets for something like an Epic Downfall, especially since it's instant and it exiles, which is very important. 2 of Legion's End. An aggro deck can definitely blow you out if they get underneath you. Having 2 of Legion's End to sideboard in, I think, is very crucial. You get to not only get rid of and exile those on the board, but also any in hands and any in a graveyard. Think, you know, a deck that might want targets with Order of Midnight. Well, now it's gone. And you also get to see their hands, so knowledge is always very important too. 2 of Massacre Girl. With all the little chump guys you have that you can recur, the cats with the food, the gutter bones with the damage, etc. You generally have a lot of targets to start amping up a huge Massacre Girl should you need it. There's decks that kind of go wide and go big. Think things like Golgari Adventures, for example. You want to sideboard these in because that's your get out of jail free card. That's how you board wipe them. They then have to try and claw back into the match. 2 of Noxious Grasp. There's so many green decks still out there. Simic this, Simic that, Golgari, Jund, etc. It's good to always have 2 of these for instant speed, gain 1 life, get rid of anything green or white technically. These are too good. 3 of Revenge of Ravens. So once again, if you're going against an aggro heavy deck, you might consider putting these in. I think that would be the best play, but I'm starting to think that 3 might be too much. Maybe go down 1 on this and up 1 on like Legion's End instead. So all in all, I think Mono Black Aristocrats is really good and really fun too. And if you're new to the channel and you would like to see a random daily deck tech, consider liking or subscribing to the channel. I make a new video every day. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Alright, so our Mono Black Aristocrats. I think this is decent enough. We got the recursion with the cauldron with the oven. We got the recursion with the gutter bones. Hey, and now we have a Murderous Rider. So, I like it. Let's see what we're up against. I don't see much Orzhov, so is it... Yeah, it's Esper Control. Okay. So there goes Kitty Kitty, I think. No? Okay. Apparently he has some creatures and or planeswalkers that he wants to keep alive. Let's start hitting his deck. That sounds fair, right? Making him have to have the tough calls. And then if he were to target this for whatever reason, I'd get a free food. So there goes this Defile. It's called Defile, right? Despark. That's what I meant. We kind of had to combo out here. And that might be difficult. So he's going to target my face. There's no point targeting the creature, he knows. Yep. I might as well keep my Fenlurker alive to keep dealing damage. You know what? This is looking pretty decent also. 1, 2. Alright, and now we say, don't Kaya's Wrath me. Or Ritual of Suit. Or Cry of the Carnarium. Just don't. Please. Have mercy on us. Please. It's not the end of the world if that happens. We have to expect that it could. But we have recursion with the gutters. Hello. Woo. I guess it doesn't matter, huh? So of course this dude would have randomly a Kaya's Wrath for turn 4. Yes, he would. So I think the play here is to guarantee I can start getting the gutter bones back. Ah, that's not too terrible. So 1, 2, 3. That's kind of lame. Let's just do this then. This gets us our cat back. We deal them 1 damage. So damage has been done. I can activate one of these guys. And then the question becomes, do I Orzhov or Gutter? Gutter gives us more damage, but this is the more mana efficient play. And I think right now we're just going to be grasping at straws here, so we might as well. He could put a big blocker down. He could Kaya's again. He could even start doing crazy things with Doom Foretold. Well, let's just say we got the rest, don't we? So, yeah. That's pretty good. After sideboard. There's our boy. So he knows he can't really bounce anything. Yep. He's just doing that to try and buy health, essentially, at this point. Okay. He can bounce back the Oath of Kaya, and then he gains more life. My turn. I think I put this down. I could get punished, but whatever. He's down to 1 card, so... Oh. Oh my. Oh my. This is where he might want to do something. He didn't. Oh. So yes, now we have to punish him as much as possible here. Yep. Take a little damage. That's fine. The fairy goes down to 3. Meaning, if he wants to bounce now anything, including Oath of Kaya, he sacks himself. Alrighty. Hey, we won game 1. Insane. So the Midnight Reaper is just crazy there because if you were to do a board wipe, I would draw that many cards. Just very, very good. The rest here we gotta have. Davriel is also really good against control. I haven't seen any big creatures yet, so I don't know about him. But what am I getting rid of here? What's Mono Black Aristocrats? Now we're seeing the aristocratic part of it here a little bit more. Priest. This looks good. Turn 1, turn 2, 3. Ooh. What are we going against? Oh, double priest. Hold me. Next turn they discard a card. I mean, they exile a card. Big difference, really. Black. So he's multicolor. Rakdos and or Jundo. I think I'm just gonna try and double down on being a meanie first. Make him have to have the tough choices. Land. Okay. So we know he has at least one more land plus whatever else he wants to do. Rotting Reggie. Oh, that's so bad except for when he gets a whatever. Oh no, don't. Don't have an Embercleave. Well, it's too early, right? Yeah, it's too early. We have to get Priest down, and we have to get Witch down. Yep. This is looking good here. Oh my. He has to discard another card. There goes another land. So we know he has at least one more land and another creature. So he's getting low-ish on cards. He can't attack because he doesn't have trample. Like, unless he flashes something in to attack, like he cannot pay for the Embercleave yet. Alright. My turn. Sure. Oh, he's gonna really hate everything about me here. He really is. Let's get Cat in first, just in case here. Kitty kitty. Here we go. And midnight. Oh ho! Wait. Cancel. Attack first. 1 damage, every bit counts. Wham. Oh! Wait, what? Yeah, just okay. It's always a weird UI thing there, in my opinion. This is fine. Goodbye, kitty. I don't care. Wow. Ooh. You gonna flash in something to sack? No. Oh, family. There is too much good right here. That I'm making Rakdos Knights maybe look a little bit sad right here. Yeah, it is. So okay, that's a bad turn for him. That's not good enough. Too slow. It really is. Just watch. Oh boy. There's some bait. There's some more bait. Tap-a-doodle-doo. Oh no. Well, so when he comes back with Reggie, but do I really care? I don't think so. Let's draw 5 cards. Okay. Woo! Ow. 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 Hey, there's our cat though. So here comes Reggie. Screaming back in. Is there anything I can do that's worth doing immediately? I think the answer is no. So, I have 4 mana. Mr. Death Touch seems really good here. Yes, he does. And then I have 2 mana left. I could bring back Gutterbee. I think I bring back Gutterbee. Yep. So we're in a decent spot. I'm actually gonna push. Right? Nah. I'll hold back. Or do I? I would push through 3 damage to get him to 9, and I would draw 2 cards. But I have to hold back. He's at the point where he can Embercleave. Discard another card. Tough calls when you're down to 2, bro. Is that one right there an Embercleave? Alright, only one way to find out, folks. Today on Mono Black Aristocrats. So he would have 16 damage. So we have to block it all. We have to block it all. So here, 8, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he would only deal 10. And would I kill myself? I think I would. I think I would kill myself, literally, with the Midnight Reaper. So here is 816. That's 14. That's 12. I think I'm dead. No matter what I do, I am dead. He is exactly lethal because of my 2 Midnight Reapers. Well, that stinks. That really stinks. If he doesn't have Embercleave and he was just pump faking, I mean, he got my heart racing, I won't lie. But I feel like he has it. He keeps bringing the Reggie back and he keeps being fine with this card. His damage is already blocked, dude. And he chose to stomp? That was a terrible pump fake. Oh my gosh. He lost his Bone Crusher Giant. Wow. And now I have a freaking Cavalier Knight too. Oh. But no, Embercleave there would have been devastating. I thought for sure he had it. So he's playing some pretty big boys here. I think it's epic downfall time. I don't know about anything else right now. Okay, fine, Duress. Okay, fine. I think Ayara is good, but just a little bit too slow here for what we're trying to do here. Oh man, there's so much good in this deck. So he's going to be discarding himself a fair amount. Let's get rid of 2 Yarok's Fenlurker. I don't want to, but I'm gonna. And 1 less of Cauldron. Nope. Let's get Cauldron back and 1 less of Enforcer. Death Touch is good and all, but we can chump block for days. That's not the problem. Let's get rid of both, in fact. What else did I get rid of? The Fenlurker? Okay. Ayara's good. Alright. But the whole point of this Embercleave deck is massive trample flash damage. So you can get your health up little bits here and there, but generally with how explosive it is, you just get punished. I'm so tempted to keep this, but I'm not going to greed. This is fine. This is fine. I'm going to get rid of... actually, I'm going to get rid of Cauldron. Yep. I have no guarantee I'll get a Witch's Oven anytime soon. So it's Gutterbone into... Wait. Okay. So yeah, maybe he's just going more to low to the ground now, and that's probably a good play on him. Next game, if we make it, if we lose, is Legion's End then, because now look how low he's going here. Yeah, that's pretty spooky, and we're just kind of chilling. I can't block either of these guys, right? He's gonna have to use his whole mana this turn though to pump up the Knight. Yep. So we die, or no, he's just gonna go around me. Well, the problem is he's drawing cards. I'm also drawing cards. I know it's slightly better for him right now. But I'm about to get some pretty nasty stuff going here too that he's probably not expecting me to absolutely have. I think I do this immediately. Okay. We're still a couple turns off from the Cavalier of Night, which is unfortunate. I mean, this dude's giving me stuff that I like also. But he is most definitely Rakdos Knights here, which is Embercleave, Regisaur. There's... Apparently he puts in Bone Crush Giant. Alright, yeah, so he just wants to push hard here. So Ayara seems like the play next turn. No, we'll Murderous. Yeah, we'll Murderous. We'll Murderous and probably nothing else. Yeah. I think we probably just lost here. There's just too much damage going on. Legion's End for sure though. Yep. If he wants to do this, I have to. So here's the Embercleave. You ready? I know for sure this time. Never mind. Apparently this guy can't draw his Embercleaves. Fine by me. Cavalier of Night. Unfortunately, he comes down without a target. I could Ayara and Gutterbones. 3, 4, 5. I really want to do that. Does he have something instant speed to get rid of that? Does he have that Exile 3 card? Downfall, Epic Downfall. Up to 8. Okay. Embercleave. He would have used it last turn, I think, though. Ooh, I'm liking the double cav. So you're telling me there's a chance? No. Aw, bummer, dude. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. If he has one more land, he wins. One more land? Yep, he wins. So all he has to do then is 2, and then 4, 5, 6, 7 with the pump up. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Alright. The Legion's End. We only saw his top end cards last time, but this time we have to prepare for the babies, right? So Orzhov, Enforcer. Let's get rid of 2 Midnight Reaper. Those are kind of greedy, plus they damage us further. 1 less of Forgotten Gods. 1 less of Gutter. Okay. He was on the play last time also, so that was much to his benefit, and we had to mulligan down. We have to mulligan. Oh boy. Sure, this will be fine. Does he mulligan though? Yes, he does. Turn 1's Witch's Oven. You want to typically play this first. It's harder to remove an artifact than it is a creature generally. Plus, next turn when you play the Cauldron Familiar, you can instantly recall him back with the oven, so he can't die essentially. This looks good. He's off to a slow start. Unfortunately, we're doing really good on our lands. We need combo though. So the Cauldron Familiar is a good start here, especially too, because he could have that Shield Breaker, Oath Shield Breaker, which would kind of stink. It's a adventure card, 1 red mana to get rid of an artifact. But if he doesn't, the life gain that's going to be happening is going to add up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play it super safe with Kitty. I'm not going to bring him back now because I could be susceptible to like a shock. Okay. So Kitty goes down first. We're getting our combo online. I need 1 more creature. 1 more creature. We have our Legion's End with this, which is super awesome, but it is sorcery speed. So we can't really do anything with it until it's our turn and they have something on the board that it can hit. Alright. So this is where it gets a little bit annoying. I wish he used a Bone Crusher Giant Stomp there, because that way you get rid of the whole card. And now I can't Sack-a-Doodle-Doo the cat, but I can bring him back because I have a food regardless. He's just getting rid of my combo pieces. If he plays something like a Regisaur here, I can't hit that. Rakdos Knights, they have things like Fervent Champion and stuff, so I'm going to hold back. I have to be more of the control option here. Okay. That's actually not terrible. I can draw a card. I can chump block him for free. He can't gain life. Unless he like tries to kill me first somehow. My turn. Cool. Alright, we're starting to get there. I can't remember if he had the mulligan. We're gonna discard him a card. Oh, this is a scary turn. Oh, here we go. And I think we got this one in the bag at this point. Too much advantage here. This is where we're gonna start to see him getting scared and start casting out spells. Right when I cast this. Or he might concede because this is kind of crazy. Embercleave, goodbye. Let's see if he has another just chilling. Whoop. So that's gonna happen. It's just, does he have any spells in the meantime he wants to blow out of the water? Nope. That's the way he wins, Embercleave. That's it. That's the only way he can against cats. So we have 2 of them gone. One's exiled, yep. End turn. And he will never be able to attack through me without trample, like because of the witch's oven. I could even pump this dude up, like, but I'm not gonna. Oh, so if he gets enough things on the board, he can start getting damage in, that's for sure. Pass my turn. You have to remember to use your little combo here every single turn. It's all about just staying alive as much as possible, whittling him down as much as possible so you can finish him off. Okay, so this is really good. Oh no, he's gonna get murdered. Whatever. He's gonna get mudded. I can block with this dude. It doesn't really matter though, because I can pump him up. Oh, goodbye his land. So Murderous Rider. He's gonna use that on Priest, which is a good idea. He has to. But he loses his entire card. Oh, are you serious, dude? No way. And then he can kill another thing. Whatever. I get a food. I'm letting it resolve because Murderous Rider. He wants to attack. He wants to get through with his Reggie. Yeah. So we're gonna block this. Block. Okay. So now technically he could blow his load on the Yarok's Finlurker. He might. I don't know. Wait a minute. So the question is, do I want to take 2 to the face? Yeah, never mind. This, I have to let it through. It won't matter. Huh. This Legion End is whiffing hard because we don't see any of his cheap stuff this time. It's basically like game 1. Except game 1, I had the combo. Alright, whatever, dude. Wait a minute. I'm holding Kitty back. Good for you. So now he's just knowing the only way he's gonna win is getting bodies on the board. This is really good. This is where our combo starts coming online. Yes it do. Yes it do. The only problem is if he draws yet another single target removal. Shock. Shock. Murderous. Murderous. That's all he's got. Nothing to discard. Good for him. So I am drawing a good amount of cards here. Embercleave off the top deck? Only one way to find out, right? Only one way. So he's all in. Ay, 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 ay. Ho, ho. Here we go. Goodbye, cat. I'll trade you for a dinosaur and I'll draw a card. How about that? Isn't that nifty? Wham. Bye. Now you can't get through with your Murderous. I can't drill you anyways because you got nothing, dude. You got nothing. Let's bring Kitty back in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I want to, but I can't. Dang it. So good. He could still do some damage with the Embercleave. Oh, he sure could. So if he has Embercleave, he becomes 4 damage. Yep. What a top deck though if he has it, right? Okay. He just blew that. Wait. No, we want that to happen. And we want to sacrifice Kitty. Okay. Wow. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ooh. Here we go. Wait. Let's, yeah, it doesn't matter. He has nothing to discard with the drill bit. So it's tempting to hold off, but I think I just start pushing damage here, and the only way to do that is to kind of cut through this crap here. So we have gone wide, and I'm going to hold back the kitty kitty. He's our blocker. I just start dealing damage. He's entirely top deck mode. Even if he gets an Embercleave here, like how good's that even going to be? Like on a Murderous Rider. Yep. We block. Stack. You got Embercleave with lifelink, bro? No, he doesn't. Alright, so finally, the Legion's End that we sideboarded in 2 games ago gets 1 use. Finally. Alright, concede. What a match. There's a blocker. He doesn't even get to discard anymore. I'm going to hold back Priest, right? 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm not at lethal yet. So we'll just play it slow. Looking a bit like lethal. I could. But I think I'd rather wait and pull some tricks. Last resort if I have to. Oh. GG. So let's go more with our mono black Aristocrats. Yes, this looks quite fine to me. Double blockage. Oh, so good. Plus, if he removes one, oh, got another. Get one more land, we got some card draw. Get one more creature, we got some sack-a-doodle-doo. Even better. How about this Simic Ramp and or Flash gets drilled a little bit. Okay, let's see here. That's scary to see 2 Krasis. I don't like that one bit. I don't like it. That makes me a little bit uncomfortable. Not gonna lie. Alrighty. Grazer time. Grazer boy. This is gonna be a long match, guys. Buckle up. Buckle it up. We are gonna use this witch oven so much. I hope you're ready for a bake-off. Oh man, with the Krasis and yeah, yikes. Apparently this is a really interesting scry, and he decided, okay, alright, I have to get a priest down. Yeah, I do. I just do. Wait, what? Oh, it's unless you control one. I'm still thinking about the weird ones, the common versions that require you to have 3 of to come in untapped, and then they give you a bonus, like the green one, the gingerbread cabin man, gives you a food. Okay, so he is saving up for the biggest Krasis. I don't blame him. And so basically all I can do is try. This will have to do. This is not a good play. But it's what we got. So I activate him. Submit. Gutter Priesto, right? Yeah. Draw a card. 2 mana, he gets rid of his grade or whatever. So I can get him back. Cool. Next turn, he's gonna Krasis. What you wanna bet? And then I'm gonna have him sack a creature. It'll be the druid, but he's gonna have a lot of cards. 3, 6, 7. Right? Alright. So 2 cards, not the end of the world, but you know, he could draw into some pretty scary things like chaining into Crisis, for example. But we know we got 1 down, and this is number 2. So he can only have so much, theoretically. But with the Cavalier of Thorns, that kind of goes around the standard. I don't need to put him down yet. Let's see what we draw. Yara. Yara. I don't want to sack a Yara. One, 2. Okay, he takes 2, gets rid of Leafkin. I'm gonna be up to 3 mana here. Oh my. Okay. Yeah. This is how we get the life gain out of control. So it's doubling up now. It's pinging. Woo! Look, he's almost dead. Oh man, there's 4 more damage from these ovens. 4 more. And I have options to get this priest as well going again. 6. Oh, Cavalier of Thorns. No, he's a 5, but whatever. So when you chain into Crisis, you win. That's always been my theory. When you chain into Crisis, you just win. Think about it. You're gaining more cards. You're gaining more life. You're gaining more flyer tramplers. So he definitely poses a threat now. Whereas before, I think he was not going to be much. But we can have him sack-a-doodle-doo one. So we just gained back all the life that he did to us damage-wise. Technically, we're 1 further, right? This is gonna be tricky, not gonna lie. Alright. I think we're gonna need every bit of mana right here. So let's do it. You ready? Alright, so we proc that. We put him down. And by put him down, I mean now we put him down. And then we sack. Gutter B, and then Cauldron. Okay, I think I just realized he did not have enough life gain. Plus, we were going to be able to swing in and maybe do 1 damage from the side or whatever. That was close. Too close for comfort. But now we know what we're up against. How do we sideboard for that? Well, the Crisis need to go. But other than Drill Bit, you can't get him out. Noxious Grass just seems too good. Legion's End is also really nice. It can hit the Crisis, it can hit the Leafkins, the Grazers. Epic Downfall is good, but only against Cavalier of Thorns. But it's really good against Cavalier of Thorns. So I think I have to. That's like the clutch keep. Massacre Girl, okay, I think all of these are just so good. I just don't know if I'm getting too greedy with my sideboarding here. I really don't. But things like Orzhov Enforcer, I think right here aren't going to be good enough. Literally, it's just a death touch kind of thing, a sacrifice object. What else do we get rid of now that we've sideboarded in all this? I think all these Gutter Bones are a little bit greedy. Same thing like Midnight Reaper is just a little too greedy. We need to get rid of 2 more. I think the answer is 1 less Yerox Fenlurker, because he's not targeted removal like a Drill Bit. 2 less. And I think we try and we go with that. Our board is now a little bit more higher end than before. But with Simic Ramp, you either got to go harder on aggro, which we really can't, or you got to try and come up to their level as well. We're on the draw. I'm gonna make this happen. We have a turn 2. Hopefully we draw a card into a turn 3. Hey, we have a turn 1 even. Look at that. But let's get a land here, please. Let's get a land. And he got to scry, right? Yep. I didn't see if he kept. We attack first. Oh, that's actually a good... I was going to have him discard, but instead, you know what? Watch him counter this. But instead, you know what? Let's take a peek and pick one out. Ooh, I don't know. He got the ramp, but yikes, okay. He is gonna hit Nissa land, Nissa time. I need to get rid of, because I could deal with 1, but not 2, I don't think. He could Krasis for 2 here. I need lands so bad. I need 1 more to really pop off. So we know he has the 5th land for... Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I was gonna discard, but with Ayara? No, with Midnight, right? With Midnight. Yes. Yes. This is the play. I'm gonna have Gutter Bones be sacrificed. I think it's gonna be Nissa swinging with the land. Sacrifice Gutter. Draw a card. I have to try and match him here. With how big he's gonna get, this Krasis play, absolutely a murderous rider. I can't let him explode with a Krasis like that. But we're gonna draw a card with Gutter. Look, he didn't even attack. What a little baby. Wait a minute, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is double D dirty. Oh, this is double D dirty. Holy crap. Oh, oh, Nissa who dies the world.